If you're gonna try and keep your system light, you're looking for the Basecamp core system. We use this matte box mostly with our Micro Four Thirds setup, which is the GH6 from Panasonic and the Blackmagic Pocket 4K. But we also use this with our full frame Lumix S5 2X. And I have no doubt that you will be impressed with the way that this is built. From the carbon fiber flag to the lightweight plastic materials that they use, which don't feel plasticky at all. They feel pretty rubberized and very heavy duty. The installation of this matte box is probably one of the major drawbacks because you have to use a thread plate or clamp system. It doesn't have a swing away door like some matte box systems. We buy a lot of the same thread plates. We put a bunch of thread plates on a bunch of different lenses, and then we can just swap those lenses in and out fairly easy. The thread plate that we are using currently is the 67mm thread plate. I would prefer the ability to have a slightly smaller thread plate, but we have used this box with lenses that have required clamps all the way up to like 92mm, and I believe as I look in here, you know, it says 104mm right here on this clamp. Really, the benefit of this system is the lightweight nature of it. If you're a person who does a lot of documentary work, if you're a person who's constantly in the field and you're not an easy rig kind of guy, you know, I definitely would recommend this for the weight savings. Big part of the reason why we're doing this review in the first place is because we have dropped, destroyed, cracked something on one of these at least 3 or 4 times, and the good people at Polar Pro have sent us a free replacement or a discounted replacement every time. So if nothing else, they stand behind their product, and that makes you feel good at the end of the day as a filmmaker who's working on a budget. So if you're looking to upgrade your rig without adding unnecessary bulk, I definitely recommend upgrading to the Polar Pro Basecamp core system. So Polar Pro, if you're watching this, we love what you're doing. Keep it up. And we'd love to integrate more of your tools into our workflow if you can think of any ways how. So let's talk. Now they have a 2-stage Basecamp, which is also fantastic. I own that one as well. That one just has 2 slots for filtration instead of the 1. Running gun work is incredibly important here at Optimum Films. Basically, we set up the cameras and we don't put them on a tripod until we get to an interview. So being able to have that lightweight option, and especially if you're going to use a gimbal and a matte box, I can't tell you how many times I've dropped one of these filters, and the fact that it's had this metal case around it has protected it. I have seen in my own work, you know, that the color stays very consistent throughout using you know, my 2 to 5 ND filters, and I use all of our diffusion filters. We have the mist, light, medium, and heavy filters. I also have a 2 to 5 variable ND that has mist built into it, which is fantastic. I love that one. Really, the benefit of using the Polar Pro system is the ability that you have to dial in some of these moods with your matte box filtration. You can add different levels of mist and different qualities of mist, and that has all been very helpful for us on set. And they have, they've refined the carrying cases and the ways that you bring this to set to a way that I feel like it's very portable and it's useful in almost every single one of our setups. I use the 2 to 5 VND that has the mist built in, and that has just been a major weight savings in every time that we've used it. The 2-stage, I use the regular 2 to 5 variable ND filter or a regular ND 8 1632, and then I will drop in some filtration or some diffusion on top of that.